What do you do when life's against you? When the cards are stacked against you, it's got you down. You're in a tough time. Things just aren't going right, or you found yourself in a precarious situation. We talk about this in our episode of Drop the Stones that came out last Friday, where we're talking about real life situations that Candy and I had been going through over the previous week. You know, we had a few things that just kind of added up together, came to a head and culminated in just a very stressful environment. We had the pressures of dealing with family, that just trying to set boundaries, and why aren't we getting respected in certain areas, or appreciated, or seen as the enemy. Um, we're dealing with hormonal issues with going through perimenopause and all that comes with that. Dealing with having an event at our house that was putting extra stress and anxiety on us. And all this was coming together, and it led to a difficult few days for us. And just talked about how we dealt with it, because we remembered how it used to be when we were in the faith. When things like this would happen, when something, let's say I was in an event that maybe I lost my job and I had no income coming in to provide for my family, there would be a group of people in the church that would say, well, what did you do? You need to reflect and see what sinful behavior you've been participating in that caused this judgment to come on you by God. There'd be other people saying, this is just a test and a trial, to test your faith, to see your worthiness. And don't worry, fight through it and pray through it. And on the other side, you'll have so many crowns to present to the Lord when you enter into eternity. But it's just a trial of your faith. And you'd have other people that just be like, well, I don't know, but just bring it to God and put it on his shoulders and let him pray through it. None of these things gave good, concrete, just help to what we needed to do. It didn't help us realize the situation. Yes, I could look back and see what decisions I made that caused to lead to my termination at my job, if that was the situation going on, and kind of examine that. And that would be helpful. But to say that this was a judgment because of that, it's a consequence of my actions. What helped and what we kind of discuss in here is just having someone in our lives, whether it be a spouse, partner, friend, someone that we have that we can just go to and share, and that we trust and love and know that they know us and how we need to get through things, so we can talk through it and figure out what is going on, what things we have to work on. Because a lot of what we were going through was just old programming in our mind from the church world that we had to get out of our mind and help us realize that, no, we're not failing in this. We're just living through this. We're holding ourselves to a judgment that had been placed onto us early in our lives that we still retained. That just isn't true. And just having this where you can work things out and get through it. It's not a quick fix by any means. It's a lot of work and effort, and it takes so much trust and love from other people to help get through this. And it's not just whitewashing it like we saw a lot of times in the church, with a quick response of, what did you do? Or you're being tested. Or just pray and let go and let God. Sometimes you got to roll up the sleeves and do a little work and figure out what's going on and help understand what's going on. And then you can get through the situations. I hope everyone out there that sees this has someone in their life that they can trust and confide in to help them through difficult times, knowing that they won't be judged or criticized or looked upon with shame, because that's not what you need. You need someone that's unbiased, that will just look at you as the person you really are and see the person that you are, and that's not where you're at right now, and help you get back to that. Because it's a key thing in survival, especially in a world like this today, to have people to lean on. So, yeah, it's not quick answers like we used to always be taught, of just pray about it and it'll be fine. It's a lot of work, but it's work that's worth it, because it ends up making you be a better you and a more authentic you, and helping you see what kind of person you truly are.